It's the end of Game Jam Island 2. Can't believe this month has gone so quickly. We arrived with maybe some lofty goals. We were hoping to let the whole team have a really creative experience, a break from crunching on games that we just released back home, and even potentially find the next big game.
You know, the goal is to make games. There's definitely a goal that has to be solved within the next few months, I guess, of what is Freelives doing next.
Let's take a look at the games that were made.
The Super Duke Nukem prototype shows some potential, or at least was fun to play, and it was a lot of fun to work on.
I felt like Duke Nukem was really cool.
We didn't get the parody aspect right, but it was really fun to play.
Decay was really cool.
The way that just looked at the end, I think, like, in terms of hitting a goal, I think that did the best.
Yeah, I'm just super stoked with it, and it's something I really want to continue working on.
Decay produced some stunning visuals that would be very interesting to continue prototyping.
Musically, Decay was my favorite, or actually Separation, either one of those.
I'm personally most excited about Separation. With like a proper writer, it's like a story that I want to tell, but don't necessarily have the skills to.
My personal favorite game is Frogress Quest, the deep state loot box frog game.
I'm excited to wrap up and finish Frogress Quest. It can be finished in a couple weeks.
It was super charming and like a whole game.
I really like it. It's very funny. It's got a lot of personality.
This is the most complete game that came out.
That's my favorite, like, complete experience, but there's ideas that I think are good that aren't finished.
The Cyborg monstrosity building game shows a lot of potential as a fun construction exercise. Figuring out how to turn that into a game is an interesting and challenging problem to solve.
Cyborgs was cool.
I think that's really exciting, and I think the art that was done on that is like really, really amazing.
All the ideas and stuff that they packed into 1 week was just frighteningly awesome.
I don't think every game has to be finished, particularly with the team. Some of the experiments were technical exercises that taught people a lot.
I think we've expanded the repertoire of the studio in a way.
I think we did want to find our next big project. I don't know if everyone really wanted to be engaged in that task. It certainly is pressure I feel. I'm not sure that it's a pressure that helps other people make good creative decisions.
Did Freelives find its next big game? I'd say not yet.
We'll have to see. I think we've got to work on a few of them a bit more, but there's definitely like a lot of potential there with some of them.
No idea. No ideas. Like, the thing is, though, everyone has so many ideas. Like, that's one thing that came out.
I think we've definitely found some good contenders of things that could maybe become it.
I think Freelives found a lot of small, interesting things. Hopefully, if we do a big project, we can sort of steal some of the ideas from the smaller projects.
So we encountered quite a few challenges.
I was trying to work with new team members, trying to figure out how they think, how they work, what their skills are.
Being in a new company and working with new people was pretty much the biggest challenge. And also the heat was pretty intense.
Mostly the heat.
The conditions have been quite intense with the heat and everything like that.
Biggest challenge I faced is trying to do like 4 games in 1 week.
The discipline of game development is very collaborative and requires a lot of communication all the time, and not being able to just call someone over and share an idea definitely slows us down.
Working different hours and like having to kind of be quiet, especially for me, I'm a loud person, so that's quite tough.
I pinched a nerve in my hand.
There's like way more ideas than we can do, so I think it's been hard to like organize into little groups and like keep everyone happy.
The dojo is really great. If you're traveling and working as a digital nomad and you need some place to do your work for the day, highly recommend the dojo. But for our kind of 10-hour-a-day schedule, highly collaborative, lots of gear, not just single laptop kind of setups, it hasn't been quite great.
Don't really have any disappointments. I guess I wasted a little bit of time on the first week. I could have like kicked off straight from Monday, but it took a little bit of settling in and stuff like that.
Like not being able to do the output that I normally do was like heart-wrenching. Like I felt really crap, like I felt like I let the entire team down.
Not meeting my own expectations of myself.
Not getting to do everything I wanted to do.
Not standing up on a surfboard.
The waves haven't been as good as they were in Mauritius.
Sweating so much.
Having to come back to Canggu after Lombok.
I learned a little bit of programming and coding. I learned that I can make music pretty quickly for very different things.
Yeah, I feel like I've learned some stuff, mainly working with people and how to communicate.
I learned how to use Live 2D. I'm learning how to work better in a pipeline.
I got a lot of benefit, particularly out of like working with some of the freelivers that I haven't jammed with before.
Set myself the goal of learning how to code, and I feel like I've learned a lot and grown a lot.
Did some experiments with cyborgs that I feel will be useful in any kind of physics project, which is pretty much every project I work on. So I definitely learned a whole bunch.
I learned my maximum heat threshold.
I think I probably learned the most from the international devs, just chatting to them about ideas and about how they think and how they work.
They were inspiring, they made amazing work, and it was a pleasure to meet the ones I hadn't met before.
I made some cool new friends with the international devs.
We just got along like so well.
I wish I could have got to like work with them or pick their brain a little bit more.
I'm glad I got to work with Freelives. That was really fun. It was a lot better than working on my own. Had some late nights, didn't sleep as much as I'd like.
This has just been great. Whenever I travel, I just go to the new place and I just trust things will be fine. And so far it's worked out fine.
Game Jam Island was great. I wanted to spend a lot of time with Ruan since he's getting into the machine learning stuff. He's really good at it. He's kind of a natural at it. I was also working on a project called Raccoons.
It's been really amazing. I've never been to Bali before. It's been wonderful to hang out with the devs. I've learned a lot. I've learned the proper way to give a high five.
We spent like amazing days with everyone.
And I gotta say, like the Freelives crew are probably amazing too.
Yes.
I was like, thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, guys. It was amazing.
It's been fantastic. This place is absolutely gorgeous. I have made loads of progress because I can solve problems I get stuck on by asking people who've already solved them. And yeah, we went swimming with manta rays and that was incredible.
We made lots of friends.
Yeah.
We didn't know everybody coming here, and now we do. And it's really nice.
Would we do Game Jam Island again? No.
No, of course we would.
Game Jam Island 2 was really cool. It was quite a different experience to the first one. Came to a really beautiful place, had a good time, made some really cool stuff. Feeling pretty positive about it.
I feel pretty exhausted.
Exhausted and satisfied.
I feel great. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the stuff that we made.
It's been an amazing ride. Still really hot. Not much has changed in that regard.
Surprisingly enough, the same way I felt when I came here. Hot.
I'm tired and surfed out, but I feel pretty stoked. It was rad to like work with a lot of the new team members.
I'm tired, I'm exhausted, but I'm also really happy. I'm excited to go home though.
I'm feeling excited. I feel like I learned a lot. I'm also feeling really homesick, and I'm really excited to take what I've learned and put it to good work in future Freelives projects.
I think that Game Jam Island overall has been an incredible success. I think it was far more successful than Game Jam Island 1 because we actually managed to make a whole bunch of Game Jam games. Yay us!
In the next couple months, it gives us the opportunity to take the best ideas, try flesh them out, and try get some people to play them and see if it's if they're as good as we think they are?
I think it's been a mixed success. I don't think we quite hit everything we wanted to hit. I don't think we relaxed as hard as we could have relaxed.
I'm really proud of the team. They really did push through some uncomfortable experiences and a not perfect environment, and they made some incredible things. So I'm really excited. I think we've all learned a lot and pushed our boundaries, so that's cool.
I felt like it was a lot more intense than what I expected, which isn't a bad thing. I think it was successful in some ways.
The proof is in the pudding, so you'll see how that takes.
It definitely beats just like a regular month of work back home.
Game Jam Island has been amazing. I hope we do more of that.
I think it's been a good thing for the studio. I think it's something that we will hopefully try again and use the lessons that was learned here to do it better.
People have expressed themselves, and I think we've been given the opportunity to listen and to go forward trying to incorporate their ideas.
Thanks so much for watching our series. This has been Game Jam Island 2. There's also a Game Jam Island 1 if you want to watch that. Please subscribe if you want to see more stuff that we do in future, and we'll keep making idiots of ourselves for you.